Hey guys, welcome back to VBD's podcast. Here we have NutttyCloud, here season 33 bowl winner, defensive player of the year. Nutty, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? All pro DE, probably the best to do it. Best iPad player, 100%. Don't really see anyone doing better than me on iPad, that's for sure. But definitely top 5 DE all time though.
yeah. So as you can see over there, I don't know if you saw, it says NutttyCloud. Season 32. You see that over there? Defensive player of the. I don't know if you see it right here. Yeah, right here. You know, it's like it's your little award, bro, and your ring.
Appreciate that. G.
Yeah, we actually did that before the thing came out. We knew you were gonna get it. So.
That's a W. That's a W, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. So my first question is, looking back at your LG history, it looks like you have one other legendary bowl appearance being in season 22 with A-Trup. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So during that bowl, how was your overall feeling since that was your first time O-lining in such a big game?
Honestly, it was looking a big stage. Given the fact that it was my first ever Super Bowl, I did not expect, especially that really close Final Four against Graf, off probably the best Final Four in my opinion I've ever played. But I was low-key nervous. At the start, I was nervous, but it was the problem was I benched during the Super Bowl, half the Super Bowl because I was so laggy. I got chaos, but unfortunately lost. I was low-key depressed for a week, but I got over it.
Okay.
Depressing loss, yeah. So.
Yeah. So did that bowl give you any sort of exposure, or what doors did going to the Super Bowl open up for you as an O-line?
I was like, damn, I have mad potential. There's no way I made a Super Bowl. I did not expect to make a Super Bowl that early, but I made a Super Bowl. I was like, I could actually win a ring.
Right.
Yeah.
So did that, does any other good QBs, want to sign you? Did anyone say you're a very good O-line? What was that breaking point after that game?
Funny story. Graf offered me literally the season after, but given the fact how much of an idiot I was, I didn't accept it because I was really loyal at the time. So I stick with Ziggy at quarterback. Really big mistake. Probably a mistake I'll regret. That season, Graf won the Super Bowl too. That was a really big mistake I made.
Yeah, that was season 23, right?
Yeah.
So after that question, so now after that sad loss against Snicker, do you see yourself going to the bowl again after that game, or?
100%. Now I'm a Graf this season. Probably. I don't know. I don't want to get it because if I get ahead of myself, normally I lose. I'd be losing so many playoff games when I get ahead of myself. So I'm not sure, but I'd hope for another Super Bowl appearance. That'd be nice, but we're gonna have to see.
All right. So once you beat Mezzo last season in the Final Four, how did it? Wait. Were you on the team at the time? Yeah, you were. Yeah. How did it? Yeah, because you can't sign during playoffs. I'm dumb. How did it feel knowing you were once again going back to the bowl 10 seasons later?
And I was like, I've been clowned for so long for not winning a ring. Everyone been clowning me, all of that, all the hype around the bowl. So I was like, it's either now or never. Because without a doubt, it's going to take me a while to win a ring. So this is honestly the best shot. And it's not against Graf. It's literally against Champ. That's like a gift you can ask for, in my opinion.
Right.
So, cashed in and, balled out against Champ.
So how did you feel while you were going against Champ, one of LG's best QBs overall?
I respect what he's done. Obviously, he's one of the most accomplished quarterbacks. But at the end of the day, you're playing against – you're also a top player. So you can't really take in the fact that how good of a player I don't know how to word it, but you can't really be scared. You gotta face the comp one way or another if you want to win a ring. You gotta take down the comp regardless if you want to win a ring. That's how it works.
Right. So going on with the season, what was your biggest challenge in season 32 to get to that point of going to the playoffs?
Probably I don't know. It was a really tough playoff road, if you ask me, because we played against a good supporter team first round, Dumptic second round, who was pretty stacked, underrated as hell. Then Final Four, you had Court, who was a really good team, and then you had a try-hard Champ team. So that was honestly a pretty tough road. But honestly, I low-key should not have been on Shooter's team if someone did not DM me saying that we were playing champ first round in my old team with another team I was going to for playoffs. So honestly, I should not have been with Shooter in the first place.
So were you not? So when did you leave Dime Q? Because I know you were with the Cowboys. So.
It's when he got mercy ruled by Graf. Bro quit. So I.
Oh yeah, that is correct. He did get mercy ruled. Yeah.
Yeah, he got destroyed.
Yeah. So just during that bowl, like I feel like 10 seasons later, you have to feel some type of way. Like, did you feel like you had to prove a point because you lost in season 22? Do you think you had to prove a point? Just like to win or something?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't go down in history without a ring. I mean, the whole point of the whole game is to win a ring. And if you can't do that, then I feel like you really haven't beaten the game itself. So, yeah.
Yeah. So what did you feel like you did different from season 22 Legendary Bowl than last season's Legendary Bowl?
It was the impact. I'm not gonna lie. The Snicker Bowl one, I feel like I really did not have an impact that one. I wasn't able to perform at my top level. The season 32 one, I feel like Champ was pushed back every play, hands down. It was funny because after the Super Bowl, I got accused of cheating.
Oh really?
Yeah, got accused of cheating. But of course, if you're clean, you're clean. You beat the case regardless. But I got mass ticket. Their entire team made mass tickets on me. But yeah, I got a sack against Champ. It was a really big turning point. But yeah, he was pushed back most of the game. So I feel like it was the impact that really helped us secure the ball. It was really the difference between season 22 and 32.
Right. So So what do you see difference in? So do you think was it the QB difference? Because it was A-Trupped and then it was Shooter. Do you think that was any difference on how you won or?
Yeah, 100%. A-Trupp, he gets nervous in big stages, but Shooter, he knows how to tackle the pressure because of experience, and his scheme is really good. Right. He really didn't fold under pressure like A-Trupp did. Right.
Okay. So what? Okay, well, you already told me that. So, going back to that season 22. So that was your first ever experience, right? Your appearance. Yeah. So leading on to that, how was your who not who developed you, but who brought you into O-lining and LFG, or was it just yourself?
Honestly, it was really myself. Nobody. I did it all by myself. I used to when I was like fresh into the league, I used to watch videos. I used to be a nerd. I used to watch clips, study the clips. I used to develop my own text. It took me a while. I used to get abused in the trenches. I used to get benched in pickups and clowned and shit. All of that. It was horrible, but it took me a while to get to where I am today.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's always a start. There's always a start to just coming into LFG. So that I understand that. It was like that's a big analogy. But so my question I have for you is, this is a pretty well I think you answered my question wrong earlier because you thought I was talking about this season, but I was talking about you said I said the loss against Snicker, but you said I thought you thought I was talking about this season if you thought you're gonna go to another bowl. So this is my other question. Do you think in season 22, did you feel like you were gonna go to the bowl again in season 22 after that loss?
I mean, probably. I don't know. That's a good question. Honestly, at the time that I think I was gonna make a bowl, probably not, because I was honestly my best shot. But I was shocked I made another bowl because I always lose first round every season, despite putting up probably the best stats in that particular season. So I was shocked because I had a first round exit curse. Like, I lose every first round exit, every Sweet 16, so it's horrible. So I didn't think I'd make another bowl, honestly.
So the seasons after that, you just lost every single Sweet 16?
Yeah, every single. Yeah, and then I made a couple Elite Eights, but I never really touched the Final Four. I never had good teams to go to. I just never had the chance.
So what gave you that chance? Like during those seasons, after what gave you a chance to become big, and get these offers to great teams?
Honestly, it's the stats. That's really the stats and performance. The key is if you play against good teams and you ball out against them, those good teams will offer you, and then you play with those good teams and you play against other good teams. And then like how I played against Champ, I DM'd him after the Super Bowl, I think we have a connection. I'm gonna try to get on his team in the future, near future, hopefully. So that's honestly how I really get onto good teams now.
That's good. So I think that's really gonna end it off here. So so just thank you for taking your time to talk to me during this podcast. I hope you had a great time on here. We're very glad to have you, and I'll see you next time.
All right, see you, man.